Hey yo, what is up guys? Local Gaming here. Let me talk about two exotics that I feel that should be compared. Prometheus lens and the Coldheart. Let's get into it. First, let's start off with the Prometheus lens. Its exotic perks are Prismatic Inferno, fires a solar trace beam and generates damage heat field that grows while the weapon continues to fire, and Flame Refraction. Kills with this weapon return a fraction of the ammo used to the magazine, extending the beam's duration. Now let's check out Coldheart. Coldheart has Cold Fusion. That's the intrinsic perk. This weapon shoots a steady, cold fusion-powered laser. And the second exotic perk is Longest Winter. Coldheart's laser does exponentially more damage the longer it remains on a target. Now, let's get this out of the way. Coldheart is the damage dealer out of the bunch, and Prometheus lens is the ad killer because of its AoE effect damage, and the kills refreshing its magazine. It makes sense for it to be an ad killer, not a boss DPS weapon. But we're still comparing them, so I hope you enjoy. First, let's start out with a Prometheus lens on a public event, Titan. There's only one public event that can even happen here, so that's why I thought it was a good idea.
The Fallen are bringing in their armory. Again. You'd think they'd know better by now.
Look at those caches. They never learn.
Then teach them a new lesson.
So, let's start off with his good perks. I didn't take that entire thing out, but I'm just saying it does have very good ad killing capabilities to Prometheus lens. But then let's go on to boss DPS. Here's the thing, I'm feeling as I am killing, this boss, that it's not doing as much damage as I want it to. I get that feeling. I feel it's much more at home while killing ads. Because of the AoE damage, as well as the kills with it get refilled with magazine. It's a very good perk.
That's all the cannons. You know what that means.
I have actually ran out of ammo. We're already just doing public events. I thought it was a good idea to do it on Titan, mostly. Kinda, so everyone can get like a feel. Everyone can kinda get a feel for what's happening. This weapon is not designed for boss DPS. I've learned that. It's not designed for boss DPS. It is designed for ad killing capabilities.
How do you like that, Fallen? No way.
So,
an extremely successful sortie, as I've come to
again,
expect
as I
from
said
you.
at the beginning of the video,
Well done.
I'm
Again.
doing my I have not said that, but I'm doing my testing on public events on Titan because there's only one public event that can happen on Titan, and that's this public event. So it makes sense to do it twice. Alright, now let's start off sorry. Let's end with Coldheart. Same public event on Titan. Now,
Guardian, the Fallen are bringing in their armory. Again. You'd think they'd know better by now.
this weapon is designed to be purely DPS at best. The longer you keep the weapon on the target, the more damage it does. So, it would be great for this public event. Can't do any of that extra damage that Prometheus lens can do. Let's fall off the edge. Because of its, how do you put this? It's clearly a ad focused abilities. Because the Coldheart is clearly a DPS weapon due to the fact that it has the fact that as it's having that exotic perk where it does more damage the longer it is held on a target, which allows it to be very powerful in these types of events, strikes. You get my point. So, when this weapon does not tank, by the way, this is before the Prometheus lens nerfs.
You know what that means.
Now, as you can see, this guy's using the Prometheus lens, and I can't control what people are using. But what I can control is what I'm using. And now, Coldheart is very powerful with its perks.
How do you like that, Fallen? Oh,
It's extremely powerful with the perks it does have.
An extremely successful sortie.
So let's
As I've
go
come
over
to
the
expect from
conclusion.
you. Well,
Now, Coldheart is much more DPS focused because of its higher stability and higher magazine. What Prometheus lens has over the Coldheart is that it has better handling and reload speed, allowing it to be much more ad focused. You can reload just that teeny bit faster, and you can bring the weapon out just that teeny bit faster, so you can kill ads much faster and can kill a bunch of ads without even thinking about ammo. But what Coldheart does good is that it has that DPS focus because of it can do more exponentially more damage. The longer it remains on the target, it goes from a 20. Let's use the Walker for example in that public event. It does 26 damage and ramps it up all the way to 49. It's basically doubling its damage. It performs much more as a DPS weapon, and I know I'm repeating myself, but if you're gonna go DPS, go Coldheart. But if you're going for ads, go Prometheus lens. Both these weapons are great. And if you pre-ordered, like I did, you got the Trace Rifle Coldheart early. But Prometheus lens was just released, and he's sold by Xur, so I'm guaranteeing most of you have it. But if you don't have Coldheart, please gun for it. It's a very, very good exotic weapon. But if I'm going to have to give points out to these weapons, I would have to give the first category of points, I'm gonna have to give Prometheus Lens the edge in ad killing. Because of its AoE effect, because of its AoE damage, it can kill much more ads in a certain area. And plus, the more kills you get, the more it reloads. But that, I give 1 point to Prometheus Lens for ad killing. DPS has to go to Coldheart. It does more damage right off the bat. Like single just beam damage alone, it does more damage off the bat. It does 2 more damage points. Because the Prometheus Lens does 24 damage, and the Coldheart does 26, and it goes all the way up to 49. Whilst Prometheus Lens stays at 24 and does that AoE damage, but I'm gonna have to give the edge to Coldheart due to it being a better DPS. Overall weapon. I think overall weapons should go to... I'm gonna have to say Prometheus Lens because it is a good overall weapon. It can do DPS and it can do ads. It can do everything. But this is before the nerf. This is before the nerf. So I will do an update video on when and how bad. That's all I have to say in this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. I know I stuttered a lot because this is like my first time recording this and I don't want to do it again. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, click the like button, get subscribed, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.